Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm going to show you what's in my placement bag. I will be going back to placement in about a week and a bit, so I thought it'd be good to show you guys what I take with me and what are my essentials. So I've got my bag here and we're going to just go through and see what I've got inside. The first thing to talk about is the bag itself. So if you watched my first video, I would have shown you this bag. This is the bag I bought for uni, but I also use it for placement as well. I just didn't see the point of having two bags, and really and truly I just really like this bag, and it's durable, it carries a lot, so I just thought, why not use it for placement as well. I will link the bag in the description box. It's from a brand called Arif. I hope I'm saying that right, but yeah, I'll link it below if you want to get this bag. It's very good. I think it was like £30 or £36, one of those, but yeah, I will link that below. But that's the first thing, is the placement bag itself. First item I've got to show you guys is my water bottle. It's really essential to have your own water bottle. They have kitchens and water fountains that you can get like water from, but having your own to carry around with you is just more convenient. Next up is my little pouch. So this pouch has everything that I put in my pockets, like in my uniform pockets or in my scrubs pocket, and just other things that I like to just grab on the go quickly. So we'll go through what's in here. First we have a fob watch. Yeah, you need a fob watch. You just need it. You need it for counting pulses, you need it for, you know, looking at the time when baby's born and stuff like that, and different timestamps. It's very good to have a fob watch handy. You can link this one below as well, and they have different colors as well. I've also got hand cream in this pouch. So yeah, essential, absolutely essential to have hand creams. The amount of times we wash our hands on shift is, I was going to say ridiculous, it's not ridiculous. Your hands can be left ashy, and I don't know about you guys, but me, I cannot deal with ashy hands. I hate it. So this is handy to have in your pocket every time you wash your hands, cream them, and you're good to go. Got Carmex in here, another essential. Just things that you can put in your pocket. It's good to have them just like in a small pouch, maybe even a little carrier bag or something, just to make sure that you have them handy. You know, you don't want to be rummaging through your bag to try and get to all of these things. I've got like tablets in here. So I've got my allergy tablets for hay fever. Mine was doing the absolute most in the night, especially in the night shift, so I just had to have one in my bag at all times. And paracetamol, if you're prone to headaches, it's good to have them on hand because you can't get them from the hospital. I also have my pocket notebook, which is maybe even one of the most important items in my bag. I can't tell you how much it helps to have a little notebook in your pocket when you're on placement. You're taking in a lot of information, you're learning a lot, you're seeing new things. Your midwife might not have the time to explain certain things to you in that moment, so it's just good to jot things down and come back to it later. Or, you know, you're hearing loads of new words and it's basically a new language, so I found that it's just really helpful to just write a lot of things down. So yes, that's the pouch. Other things I've got in there is hygiene products like tampons. You know, just, you never know what could happen. So yeah, it's just good to have a bag that, you know, you're ready for every sort of scenario. It's good to have one of these bags. Next thing I've got is my plastic bag. So I just use this plastic bag to put my uniform in. It's just good to keep it separate from all the other stuff, so it doesn't get, I don't know, like water doesn't leak on it, or your lunch doesn't spill on it, or it's not like, you know, I've got my shoes in my bag as well, so I wouldn't want my shoes touching my clothes. So yeah, just have a plastic bag to put your clothes in. Next item in my bag is my Crocs. So these are the shoes I use for placement. I opted for Crocs over, you know, the Skechers and stuff like that, or the Clarks, because they are so comfortable. And although they're not the best looking, you know, Crocs in the world, they are so comfortable, guys. I can't explain enough how comfortable they are. Like, my feet are barely ever sore wearing these on a 12-hour shift. So yeah, if you're looking for a placement shoe and you haven't decided yet, get yourself some Crocs. These are, I believe they're called like specialist clog vent something. I will post the link in the box as well. They're just the best shoes ever. I haven't tried any other ones, but these are just good, and I don't think I will be switching to anything else anytime soon. Next thing I've got in my bag is my ID badge. Obviously you need these to get into the ward, into the hospital, into certain, like, you know, security areas. So yeah, ID badge given, you need to have that in your bag. Next we have an item that you guys have seen before, also in my first video, and that is my stethoscope. Here she is, she's so pretty. I have my stethoscope. Do you know what, I find that I use this more on the postnatal ward more than the labour ward. In the labour ward they have one in every room at my trust, so I don't really need to go to my bag and get it. But you know, on the postnatal ward it's handy to have because there are loads of patients and it's just handy to have it around your neck. But yeah, stethoscope, I take it to every shift because you never know when you're going to need it. So in the little compartment pocket of my bag, I just keep a bunch of masks. I'm a very forgetful person, so I can't leave it to myself to grab a mask on my way out of my house. I have to have a bunch in my bag so that when I do forget, I'm on the train and I'm like, don't worry, you've got your mask. So yeah, it's just handy. So the last thing I have in my bag is this box, which contains the very important items that I need to bring to each and every shift. If I forget everything else, apart from my shoes, I need to bring this. Let's have a look at what is inside of this box. First, we have a pen. Now, I know a lot of people say, I've seen a lot of videos say, you know, you have to have loads of black pens because you're gonna lose them. I just take one at a time because I don't know, I know myself, and I will lose a bunch of pens. If I have all my pens with me, I will lose them all. So I just take one at a time. Obviously, I have a lot of black pens. I just keep them at home, and if I lose one, I'll bring another one. I also have these books, these pocket guides that I bought from Amazon. These are so helpful, guys. They have one for each sort of section. So they have a labour ward one, they have a postnatal one, and they have an antenatal one. They have loads of keywords, loads of guidelines, loads of tips and tricks. And I found them very helpful, you know, when you're sitting around kind of waiting for something to happen, or, you know, night shift, reading, if you're not taking a nap, take one of these to whatever department I'm working in. I will also link these below for you guys. The most important thing that's in this little box is my MORA. So yeah, for those of you who don't know what a MORA is, this is called Midwifery Ongoing Record of Achievements. It's literally where I get all my skills and things signed off, and this is essentially what is going to make me become a midwife, because if I don't have stuff in here signed off, or everything in here signed off, then I can't pass the course. I have to take it to every shift, and yeah, I just found it's very helpful to have it in somewhere that it won't get too dirty. I've tried to keep it as neat as I can. I mean, it's a bit scuffed already. This box has been pretty helpful. I can link this in below. Everything I've pretty much gotten from Amazon. I keep it in here and separate from like my lunch and everything that could possibly spill on it, because, you know, you still want to keep it presentable for your assessors and stuff. That's all I have to show you guys today. Obviously, I would have my lunch in there as well. I am going to invest in some compression socks because I did try some, and guys, chef's kiss, they are so amazing. If you don't know what compression socks are, they're these like tight socks that we give to the pregnant women to prevent like blood clots and stuff, but they're so good for walking around. Like, they keep your feet like light, and you know, they reduce aches and stuff. So I think I'm gonna invest. But yeah, that's all I have to show you guys. Any other things that you guys take to placement, let me know in the comments. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.